Alright, so that's our home page for now. So what we're going to do is work on our about page. So if we click on hamburger menu and click on exit out to dashboard, and if we go back to our pages on the left menu, and now this time click on about, click on the edit with Elementor blue button. Elementor is now loading, and again it's the same process as we did before. So click on the gear tab here and just change that from default to Elementor full width. What we should have done was go back to WordPress on the dashboard, and in fact, you know what, let's do it right now. We'll just go right click, exit to dashboard. That will bring up another tab so we can go on our dashboard. And what we can do here is just scroll down and go to disable the footer for now, turn off the breadcrumbs, we'll get rid of the title, but we'll keep the header on because we still want to have our menu from the WordPress, so we'll just go ahead and update that. And that's updated, so we'll head back to Elementor now and update that. Right, so as you know, we can start building our about page from scratch using all these widgets here, or we can click on templates and we can have a look and see what Elementor's got in their template library. And as you can see, these are all just like homepage templates. So we've got about CV, about personal, about startup, about gallery. So there's quite a few options to work with here. So we're going to go with about startup. We'll insert this one. Again, there's no right or wrong here. It really depends what you're trying to achieve on your website. And as you can see, at the click of a few buttons, we now have a setup for our about page. Now, interesting here, if you want to embed video, the cool thing is that if you've got your own videos that you want to put on your website, you can upload them to YouTube or Elementor, then you can just copy and paste the link. So for demonstration purposes, what we'll do is we'll go to youtube.com and we'll go to 4K Go Pro. Demonstration purposes, obviously don't be putting people's videos on your website without their permission, but just for demonstration purposes. And there you have it. There's the video taken from YouTube, so you can just paste your URL in there. Now we can actually go in and start changing things up. But if we hit update for the moment and click on preview, there you go, there's our about page. If we click on the home page on our menu that we created earlier, you can see that we've now got access to our home page, and of course if we click on about, we now have our about page. So we could take this one more step further if we wanted to. We could actually come down here and add more blocks, because sometimes the problem with these templates is that they include a lot of stuff, in this case sections, that you probably don't need or don't want. So you can always delete sections. In fact, I'll show you an example right now. Say that your website isn't sponsored by brands. What you can do is just delete the section here and it's gone. We go into the template again and click on blocks, and we can click on our drop down menu here and click on the about, and we can see what's available. There's quite a few options here, and I'm gonna go with about the company. We'll go with that one. So Elementor is now importing its template from the library into our website, and there you go. Now we can go in, we can change the image, we can change the text, about the company, about company X. And yeah, it's as simple as that, guys. We can come in, we are you could probably put your mission statement there, and then you can talk about some history. Our company was co-founded by John Smith in 2003, and you get the general idea. You can go in, and customize your text. So remember, Elementor on the left, the control tab, the control panel is universal regardless of where you are on Elementor. Click on the style. You can click on the text color. You can change the text to whatever color you want. We can go in further and we can change the font. I'm just going to go with Helvetica and 16. It's recommended that 16 is the bare minimum for font size. Otherwise 19 is good on desktop, and we can always change the weight if it's necessary. We can make it capitalized if we want, or uppercase, lowercase. We're just going to go with normal for now. And you can always make it italic if you want to emphasize it, and we can always go in and change the line height. That's not a good example, I'll show you here. We come in and change the line height, that's the space between the lines between the text. About 1.9. 1.7 is generally good. And of course the letter spacing, how much space is between all the letters. So it really depends what you're trying to achieve, but these are some of the options we have. And the best thing about Elementor is you can now optimize. Elementor allows you to optimize into mobile formats. So this is a rough idea of what the website would look like if it's being viewed on a mobile platform. And the good thing about these templates is they've already been optimized for you. We check the iPad. Here you can see it's already been done. So don't be fooled just by designing your websites on desktop. Make sure it works on tablet and mobile as well. And we'll do a more in-depth tutorial later on the best ways to go about optimizing your text and images for mobile. And good practice in 2018 is to really design for mobile and then work your way backwards to desktop. But I know it's very tempting to design for desktop because desktop's always got the most aesthetic pleasing look when it comes to web design. But anyways, now that that's done, we'll move on to the services page. We'll update that and we'll have a quick preview. And there you have it.